Um, so something I wouldn't want to happen to me or in general?
In either way, whichever comes to mind first.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to die. I first heard about D&D, I would have been like 10, 11. Secondary school. Honestly, I can't tell you exactly how I found out about it, but I definitely heard about it and I was like, oh, this is cool. This is like fantasy nerd shit. I like this. Yeah, I started watching it. I started watching like a couple videos here and there, but like I forgot about it forever. Until a year/2 years ago when I remembered that D&D existed and I was like, I have to get back into this. You know, like I have to relive my youth. Okay, so this is only like my second time playing D&D ever, so the first character I made I feel like was very much based on me, or like how I would have seen myself in a fantasy world. But I wanted to try something with this character where I tried to embody like a completely different perspective, or like a slightly different perspective, because there are bits of me in there, but this is like a different perspective from me and what I'm used to, like given my cultural context and my upbringing and things like that. So this character is just about embodying a different perspective. I'm playing around with that. And honestly, I'm just trying to have a lot of fun, you know, because it's gonna be fun, and I'm getting to meet all these new people, and like I feel like D&D it's like a pretty nice safe space to like meet people in. And it's an icebreaker in and of itself, because like you're messing around playing these different characters and people get to see, you know, what you like. So I guess I'm like, my expectations are having fun, meeting people, having a good game, a couple of games. But yeah. I'm looking forward to the story, to be honest. I feel like you're a good storyteller. We have a storyteller dungeon master around. And I live for fantasy story. I eat that shit up. I love playing long-winded fantasy games, open world, which is just what D&D is. So I'm looking forward to that. That's fine. Is there anything I'm not anxious about? How much time do you have? I can make a list. No serious anxieties. Probably just, if anything, it would just be like a combat and adventure. It's like, because it's D&D and I'm not like a super experienced player, I have no idea half the time what my options are, and like the amount of choice, because it's like you can do whatever you want, can be overwhelming. So that's a little bit anxiety inducing, but yeah, I feel like you'll guide me through the process. So that's fine. I low-key just want to see Tina play. I want to see Tina play so bad. I feel like Tina would be fun to play with. I don't know if this is mean, but I feel like it would be nice to have someone that's newer than me play on the table, because I'm very insecure about being new. So I'm gonna have someone there with me. It's like, okay, it's okay, I don't know what I'm doing either. It's fine. We'll figure this out. Yeah. I think the public opinion is that it's a very, very niche thing reserved for the super nerds of society. So we're definitely up there with things people don't quite understand and refuse to learn about. So yeah, I just think it's quite a nerdy thing in most people's minds still, which is true. I'm proud of it. I'm definitely 100% a nerd. Nerdy shit is cool, but cool shit is not nerdy. It's a very delicate balance. So many ways. I mean, first off, it's kind of like just role-playing therapy, which is a real thing. It's like a way to be yourself in a safe environment without having to be yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, and I always say this about astrology, and this is a bit of a tangent, but the reason I like astrology is not because it's this super accurate science. It's because it gives people a way to talk about themselves without actually talking about themselves. They're talking about their sign. And I feel like D&D does that, but you're doing that through these characters, and you're like resolving issues through these characters. Also, because it's just such an open world, you can create a variety of scenarios that reflect like real life scenarios. And try to resolve that through a tabletop game, which I think is pretty cool. Play! That is what I would say. Play! Find a group of people that you feel comfortable with and play. Just rope your friends into it the way Jake did with all of us. and get them to play. It doesn't even have to be a formal session. You don't have to abide by any of the rules. Just homebrew something nice and quick and play, because it's fun.
So Ikaay, thank you by the way. Amazing interview. Any last words you'd like to add?
Any last words? I hope there's a really cool final boss. And I hope we get to travel a lot, because I like traveling in real life, even though I don't get to do it much, so I want to do it in D&D. But yeah, I'm just really excited to playing with I can't speak. I'm really excited to play with everyone, to be honest, and yeah. Follow the Twitch. Follow the Twitch. Follow the Instagram. You follow on Instagram, right? Not subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to like this video. Yeah, that's it.